Hey guys, welcome back to the Has Project. I'm John Ordalaza, and we're here today to talk about episode 7 of Superman and Lois, titled Man of Steel. I wanted to point out the name of the episode because it was eye-catching, Man of Steel. It's the nickname of Superman. And when I saw that, I'm like, alright, this episode better deliver on like some really cool stuff. Sort of, yeah. We get a reveal with the Lex Luthor of this show, and he's not exactly Lex Luthor, apparently. He's this guy named, John Henry Irons? I forget what the exact name was, but something Irons, and he's this villain now, and he's got this big hammer. He's apparently Black Thor now in the DC universe, so hey, I'm all for that. He's got a giant hammer, and he was beating the crap out of Superman with it, just wailing on him, throwing him across his warehouse, using these bright red lights of solar flares, just draining Superman's power so he can beat the crap out of him. I thought that was a really cool sequence. It lasted just a little too short in my opinion. I want to see a little bit of a fight, but hey, it's whatever. It's CW. They're gonna give us the bare minimum that tips over the scale of awesomeness. I'm like, alright, I forgive you, that was kind of cool. This episode does point its focus a little more towards Lois and her relationship and investigating on this Captain Luthor, or Irons now we know his name is, and it focuses more on the two kids, Jordan and Jonathan, and Jordan is experiencing massive headaches because he's hearing everything. His super hearing is going out of control, so he's got these noise canceling headphones so he can drown out all of the sound, and then occasionally he'll take it off so he can try to channel one sound and try to strengthen that so it's not hurting him and control it. You know, Superman stuff. The part of the episode that kind of bugged me was the back and forth between Jonathan and Sarah. She said something and she kind of like ignored the fact that he had a cast, so he felt hurt that she didn't care about him, so he walked away and stormed off. And then they came back later, have a scene saying, I'm sorry. And then the exact same thing happens between Jonathan and Jordan. So Jordan takes off the headphones and he focuses on Sarah's voice and he can hear them talking together at school, and he thinks that their conversation is leading to, oh my god, he's screwing my girl behind my back, essentially. And so when Jonathan gets home, Jordan confronts him and he's like, what are you talking to Sarah about, man? And then he gets all up in Jordan's face saying, don't you spy on me? And then he comes back later to apologize. Hey man, I'm sorry bro, it's fine. I understand the overall message in this episode with Jonathan feeling a burden, having to lie to everybody, not being able to tell them what's actually going on with Jordan. I understand that. It's just they went about it in a very messy manner, and it created some unnecessary teen drama scenes that I just didn't really care for. That being said, when they do teen drama stuff correctly, I kind of like it. We do get another glimpse of the alternate reality where this Captain Luthor, or Mr. Irons, is from, where the evil Superman is with the black suit, and there's other Kryptonians there. They all start flying above the city, and then they start lasering all of the buildings, building after building just falling, crumbling. They start to take over. That is insane. I want to know why. Why are they doing this? I guess I should probably start paying attention to this one aspect of the show with Morgan Edge and that other Kryptonian, because we saw this lady use heat vision in like an episode or two ago. So looks like they're trying to rally up all the kryptonite across the world, bring it together so that they could create this Kryptonian army. And I guess Jordan and Jonathan's friend from the other episode who had super speed is a byproduct of the kryptonite powers that they're trying to implement on people. I don't know. What I do know is I'm more interested in the fake Lex Luthor, Mr. Irons character than I am this Morgan Edge guy. Like, he's just a boring guy in a suit that shows up, walks around, looks semi-intimidating, not really. The show, however, is sort of alluding to Morgan Edge being responsible for the evil Superman and all the other Kryptonians that are rising up and destroying the city in this alternate reality. So I guess he's a big player. Just to me, in this moment in time, in episode 7, he kind of just seems like a lowest level threat. He doesn't seem like he's gonna be on the caliber of a Superman. But again, it looks like he's in the early stages of his plan, and he's got that other Kryptonian lady by his side, so who knows, we're gonna see her throw down with Superman at some point in the show, maybe next episode. So I'm excited to see where the show goes in the next 8 episodes. That's about 6 to 8 hours. I hope they can keep my excitement level and my intrigue right where it's at right now. If it keeps dipping down, I don't know. I'm probably gonna check out. I still think this season is just a little bit too long. It should cap down at like 8 to 12 episodes, but that's just me being nitpicky, you know, because when they give me Superman and Lois that's 15 episodes long, I want it to be shorter. When they give me Falcon and Winter Soldier and Loki that are both 6 episodes long, I want them to be longer, so it can't really please me. I think a happy medium for superhero shows is somewhere between an 8-episode season of The Boys and a 13-episode season of Daredevil, the Netflix show, but that's just me being nitpicky again. Let me know down below, have you gotten a chance to check out Superman and Lois? Like I said, I do recommend it. If you were a fan of Arrow, Flash, Gotham, all those other CW, Fox, DC shows, they all felt the same, okay? If you were a fan of those, I think you might like this one a little bit better, especially if you're all about eye candy and if you want a show to look a little different. This one does. It feels cinematic. It feels very different than those shows. Of course, when you're not doing the superhero stuff, you're gonna fall into some of the same tropes as the old DC CW shows, but at least the cinematography saves it, in my opinion. I think because it's filmed so differently, it gives it a different feel, and that's what makes it more appealing to me than going back to watch those shows. Again, I haven't even finished Arrow or Flash. I think I stopped like well before those shows ended, like season 4 Arrow, season 2 Flash. Just have no interest in watching them again. So yeah, that's just how I feel. But if you got a chance to check this out, do it, because I think it's something special and it looks like it's gonna go somewhere very interesting. Hopefully it doesn't bore me along the way, but let me know down below, what do you think of it? Leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and be sure to stick around, guys, because I'm currently covering Star Wars The Bad Batch every Friday. We're about halfway done. Are we? I don't remember. I think there's like 12 episodes left because there's going to be like 16 altogether. And Loki, the new Marvel show, is going to be starting next Wednesday. So we're going to be doing Superman and Lois and Loki every Wednesdays. It's going to be fun. You might want to stick around, guys, because there's a bunch of content coming to the channel and there's always more to come.